Hey everyone, welcome to the reading. We're going to see what the message is today. Keep in mind it's general. It could be past, present, or future. You will know best where this fits on the timeline for you, how this resonates in your story, okay? So let's see, guys. And not every message will resonate, but if it doesn't, then it just might be for someone else, okay? So let's see, guys. What is the message here? What's the message from Spirit today? What is the message from Spirit today? The Sun. Okay, so something is being illuminated here. Judgment and the Devil. Okay, Six of Pentacles. The Sun and Judgment. Judgment is coming down from heaven. Okay, this is judgment shining down. Look, it's hitting the devil. It's hitting the devil. Look at this. This looks like judgment raining down from heaven, okay? It's like the angels, the spirits in the clouds, above, sitting in the clouds, are raining down on the devil. Something like, it's giving me like heaven. I don't know why. Because judgment, this picture has like the clouds on it and the sun is in the sky. And they do say that the devil rules the world, right? It rules over the earth. Or not, it depends. Like, yes, it's giving me like war in the sky, okay? If any of you guys know about the war in the sky, you know, I'm talking like Sumerian tablets here, okay? I don't know why it's giving me that. Or when the devil was cast out from heaven. I mean, that's kind of, it's the same story. It's just adapted, right? But okay, so this feels big. It feels a bit biblical, okay? And not just biblical, because I'm getting, I don't know why I'm getting something historical here. Okay, let's see what this is. Why is the sun here? Why is the sun here? The Emperor in reverse. Okay, so we have a dictator here. We have someone who's a cruel and oppressive leader, someone that rules with fear, somebody that abuses their power. They want control, okay? So this person is being illuminated here. The Five of Wands. Why is it giving me battle in the sky? Like, you know, when they said that the gods fought a war in the sky, look at that. And the Five of Wands comes out. So maybe this is even more, maybe this is giving me something big. This could even just be about that this fight between good and evil, if you want to call it, or bad or dark and light, this has been going on since the beginning of time, like the beginning of civilization. It's always been here. It probably always will be here, but now in this day and age, we're just a bit more, you know, interconnected, or, well, who knows? We don't know, you know, what the other civilizations did. We don't know anymore, right? But what's Judgment? The Queen of Wands in reverse. The Ace of Wands. And the Five of Cups. So someone here is sad that they're under judgment. Someone is sad that judgment is here. Okay. Okay. What's the Eight of Wands? The Empress and the Three of Pentacles. You know, I wasn't going to say it because I felt like maybe it was a bit more like of a personal message for me. But now that I'm getting this spread, like with the Sun, Judgment, the Devil, and all of these, like, it's, I don't know, so much historical, biblical, like something feels really big in this energy here. And now the Three of Pentacles is coming out, 3, which is really interesting because a couple nights ago, I had a dream And in my dream, there was 3 owls, okay? And they were like playing around with each other and flying around, and they were like playing like as if they were dogs, okay? 3 owls, they were like white and gray. And one of them was so big. It was like an owl. I tried finding it online. I don't even know if that is a real owl, but it was really big. And I saw 3. And for me, I felt like there's like 3 spirit guides or like 3 ancestors, okay? Like 3. And then the other day I was just thinking about my dream, and all of a sudden in the sky I saw 3 pigeons fly by. And you don't really ever see pigeons flying together like that. So I was like, 3 pigeons, okay? In my dream it was 3 owls. And I was on the phone with my dad yesterday, and he has this farm, and he was talking about how he was on the phone with me when a mommy deer came by with 2 babies, 3 deer, okay, walking through his backyard. And then I was looking out the window today, and I saw 3 butterflies flying together. So for some reason, I want to share this. I don't know why, but with the 3 of Pentacles, it just hit me that you could be seeing animals in 3s, and this could be 3 ancestors. Like maybe you have 3 ancestors that are passed over that are always watching over you, or this is 3 spirits or 3 protectors. They feel like protectors. I don't know why. I feel like Spirit is trying to tell someone here, or me, or maybe also someone in the collective, because it's coming out in the reading. And I'm being called to share it all of a sudden with this 3 of Pentacles. It's giving me like someone here also in the collective might have 3 protectors or 3 guides or 3 angels. Sorry, that was loud. The King of Cups. Okay, something about a King of Cups here. Why is the Devil here? The Page of Swords, the 2 of Wands. So the Devil is watching. The Devil is watching. Somebody is collecting information on somebody's movement. Or what's the High Priestess? It's like there's like a devil here. Why do I feel like the devil is a person or some sort of an entity here? It's like watching your plans, watching your movements, watching where you're going, what you're doing. Maybe because you are a high priestess, okay? So someone could feel threatened by that. I don't know, by your connection to Spirit, by your connection to God or to the divine, or not even that. I feel like it's like the connection to the other side. Okay. Tell me more about the Sun. I cannot make it up. Judgment. I feel like someone feels like they're under judgment because of you, okay? I feel like somebody might want to be at war with you because they're being exposed. They're under judgment because you're a high priestess. So maybe that's why I keep getting this 3s. Okay, like maybe Spirit is trying to tell you here, especially if you've also been seeing 3s a lot, or 3s of some things. I don't know, okay? Spirit could be trying to just tell you or let someone know here that there are things that are watching out for you or protecting you. And I don't know what kind of 3s it is. I know it's protectors, but I don't know in what way, okay, what kind of spirits they are, if they're angels, if they're ancestors, but I know it's 3 protectors that want to tell someone we're watching over you. So someone here is under judgment. Wow, judgment, the Sun, and the High Priestess. I feel like someone knows that you're a High Priestess. For them, it feels kind of undeniable for some reason. It's like, Oh man, they're a real one. Okay. I don't know why. What's the Emperor in reverse? A false person. Okay, so this Emperor in the reverse, they are a false person. They're the devil. Okay, well, not maybe the devil, but they're on the dark side. They're on the dark side. And this has to do with a marriage. A marriage. And a main female in reverse. Why is marriage here with main female in reverse? Because this person tried to confuse people or tried to create an illusion. The Queen of Cups. The World, but something is completely over now. This is the end of something. And I almost wanted to say it's like the end of this person's reign. Like whoever this Emperor in the reverse is, this is the end of their reign for some reason. It's like it's like something is over. Their reign in something is over, and it's judgment. It's judgment. It's judgment for some reason. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups. This person made a wrong choice. Healthy choices in reverse. They made bad choices. This is a snake. Look at that. Empath, narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used. Somebody's reign is over here, okay? And it's judgment. It's like judgment in this case is that this person is going to be exposed and they're going to be seen for who they truly are. And that's kind of what we've been noticing. I feel like it's on a collective level as well, like through not just through technology, like through news and media, that people get exposed a lot quicker, but also I feel like a collective awakening of people. We're able to see through things and see through manipulation a lot quicker, okay? It's like a lot of people are waking up to what is really going on around us, or how people really try to manipulate people, okay? Like the tactics that they use. I do feel like generally there's like an awakening going on. I know that you guys know what I mean. I know that you feel it too, okay? So someone here that has been used to getting away with things by charming and using people, this person, and also like manipulating people into making bad choices, right? Through charm, okay? Through charm, through narcissistic charm, making people make bad decisions through this kind of energy. Their reign is over. And that's judgment, that this person is going to get exposed and seen for who they truly are. That's part of the awakening, is that this person's reign of, I don't know if it's reign of terror, but it's definitely a reign of emotional manipulation is ending. Okay, what's the Five of Wands? Not enough, frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, jealousy, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, abandonment. A lot of arguments here because of this person. A lot of frustration in a relationship because of this person. Or maybe a lot of arguments because of someone's insecurity. Maybe someone had a lot of fear issues, a lot of like internal conflict because of the way that this person was, or maybe a lot of fight. It could even be like someone that you had a lot of arguments with. Maybe this Emperor in the reverse is someone that's just a disempowered person, like someone who just didn't have the backbone to make certain decisions in their life. They just lacked the strength, okay? They didn't make decisions when they should have made decisions because of a lot of conflict that went on, or maybe you had a lot of conflict with this person because they were too insecure to stand up to someone who was charming them, using them, manipulating them into making the wrong choices, okay? Yeah, for some reason I feel like that's here. The Chariot and the Three of Wands. Yeah, so you're going to get to move forward now. You're going to get to move forward, plan forward. Okay, it's about planning the future, moving forward here. What does that mean? Meeting someone new, dating someone new. I mean, this could even be about like someone being trapped under this controlling energy, being trapped under someone that's emotionally manipulating them into making the wrong choices, right? Maybe you wanted to meet someone new, you wanted to date someone new, this is what you wanted, but you felt like you couldn't. Someone felt like they couldn't because they, whatever the kind of a hold this manipulator had over someone, it was insecurity. It was making them feel insecure, feeling bad about themselves, feeling guilty and ashamed for going after what they want, following their own happiness, okay? Why is Judgment here? A gift. Somebody's under judgment now for giving something to someone or someone receiving a gift. Despair in reverse and a main male. That's why a main male was not in despair. That's why a main male didn't feel bad. That's why a main male didn't feel bad, or a main male wanted to avoid feeling guilty, or a main male avoided feelings of shame and guilt. Or that's why a main male doesn't feel guilty or doesn't feel ashamed, because they might feel like working together with this other person here, they might feel like what they're doing is the right thing and they should feel guilty if they don't do it this way. They're not going to feel guilty for something that they did, because in their mind, which is backwards, they feel like if they don't do it, then they're going to feel guilty because then they're a bad person, right? Yeah, it's really backwards. Okay, why is Judgment here? I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun flirting, wanted date. Someone here is under judgment for flirting, liking someone. What? Abundance. Manifesting exactly what you want. Keep a positive mindset. Okay, so whoever this main male is, they had a positive mindset. With whatever that they were doing here, they felt good about it because somebody was telling them this is the right thing to do. This is the good thing to do. This is, you know, it's kind of giving me my last reading where you could look at people that do horrible things and ask yourself why they don't feel guilty or why they don't feel bad. And it could be because there's a person around them who could be this Queen of Cups or this Emperor in the reverse that is manipulating them into feeling guilty if they don't do something, right? So like in my last reading, I was using the example of, oh, don't you want to help the orphan children in Africa, right? If you don't do it, then you're a bad person. You're going to feel guilty if you don't help those children, right? So why does this main male not feel guilty about what they did? Well, because they felt like they were helping and doing the right thing. You get what I'm saying? Okay, so why is the Queen of Wands in reverse here? This has to do with a message, Page of Wands and Page of Wands. Ace of Cups in reverse. This has to do with a message about not loving someone, or a message about a breakup, or a message about not having feelings for someone. Stability and security and clock. Stability, security, permanence, and growth. This has to do with money. Needing time, taking time to heal. What do you mean with money? What is stability, security? Child in reverse. This has to do with someone losing a child. Ace of Cups in reverse, child in reverse. This has to do with maybe losing a pregnancy or someone losing a child or losing like a miscarriage. Ace of Cups in reverse. The journey that someone went on. With a Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, someone thinking that they will be victorious or that they're doing the right thing. Somebody felt like they were doing the right thing. This is the right thing to do. They're going to be victorious. They're going to feel good about doing this here. Page of Cups. Strength and the Seven of Swords in reverse. Now someone is being exposed. What do you mean being exposed for what? A community in reverse. Leaving a community or kicking someone out of a community or not wanting someone to be a part of the community. This is their hand of cards, being strategic. How they decided to take a chance, take a risk. Or now a community is being exposed for this risk that they took. The relationship is over, no second chances. What is this? What is this? This is why they didn't feel bad. Nine of Swords in reverse. This is all about why they don't feel bad for what they did. Why they don't have any guilt. Why they don't feel any shame. Why they don't feel any sense of anxiety or worry or stress about what they did. Why they don't have a guilty conscience. That's what this reading is about. Two of Swords. Why they are in some sort of a fog or a denial about what they did. Or it's also giving me like dissociating a bit, like they're dissociating from what they've done. Like, I feel like whoever this person is, they did something really horrible, like very heinous crime. And they're almost dissociating from it and not feeling bad about it at all. They don't have a guilty conscience at all. This main male is not in despair. They don't feel guilty. They don't feel bad at all. And it's like, and why? Why is that? Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The King of Cups. They don't feel bad because of a King of Cups and not wanting someone to invest or something being a failure. Something is a failed investment. You reap what you sow. The Lovers. Because they thought that someone is in a relationship with the King of Cups. Or they thought that something would fail. Or something about this King of Cups and a relationship and why it failed. Okay. What does that mean? Because of unconditional love, giving and receiving affection. So whoever these people are, they didn't feel bad about what they did to you because they thought that you were giving and receiving affection with a King of Cups. Okay. Is that really what it is? Something about a message, the World in reverse. That's why they planned something here with a lot of money or with an inheritance, or That's why they moved forward on something with money, family, wealth, generational wealth, because of a message that they received. A message about, some sort of a message about losing a pregnancy? What the hell? That someone being pregnant. A pregnancy. Death of a pregnant woman or somebody. It's a pregnant woman. I think it's like losing a baby, losing a pregnancy. So something about this pregnancy loss or someone losing a baby or a miscarriage. What about that? The Queen of Cups in reverse. It has to do with this mature woman taking a risk towards a Hierophant energy. Who's the Hierophant? What's the Hierophant? Let's put marriage back in here. A mature man. A house in reverse. They went towards someone, a mature man who's a Hierophant, so someone in higher authority, someone who has some sort of institutional power, someone who's a leader, so that someone would lose a house or lose a property or something about moving out of a home, losing a home. Privileged lady in reverse. They didn't want someone to be a privileged lady. They didn't want something to go to court. They didn't want something to go through court. They don't want to go through court. They don't want you to go to court. Something's not going to court. Okay, whatever that means, I don't know. Help me understand this a bit better here. Why these people don't feel bad about what they did. Because of, this is about what they've been working towards, what they've been working on, investing into for a long time here. Temperance. This has to do with an Emperor and the Queen of Wands. And a Queen of Wands. An Emperor and a Queen of Wands. Okay. Lovers. So they didn't care about what they did to you. They had no remorse. They had no guilt. They did not feel bad about anything that they did, any kind of a heinous lie they told, because they thought that you had a lover or you had an affair or that you had a lover, or that's what they thought. Okay. Privileged lady. They thought that you made your money. Okay. They thought that you're a privileged lady because of lovers. Right. Receiving what you need, progressing, arriving. The chaser. Because they thought that you are chasing after someone to receive what you need. Or they thought that you're chasing, or maybe they thought that you're chasing after someone to be in a relationship with them because you want someone's money, or you're like a gold digger, like you want to be with someone out because of money. Okay. So that's why they don't feel bad about all this shit. Focus on self in reverse, because these people are selfish, or they think you're selfish, or they think that you don't have any self-worth, or you don't respect yourself. They think you're not a respectable person, or you're selfish, or they're selfish. I don't know. They think that you're selfish or they're selfish. I don't know, okay? What else do we need to know? This has to do with working on something here for, hold on. This has to do with some sort of a love offer, somebody coming towards someone in love, wanting to work on something with someone, wanting to work out a relationship and be with someone, okay? It's whatever they told the official person, right? So they told an official person, whoever these people are, they went to an official person. They told an official person that somebody wants to work on a relationship with someone. They want to be with someone. And they lied, or they did something heinous here, I guess. And they didn't feel bad about it. This mature woman, that's why this mature woman does not feel bad about what they did at all. Because of something that they thought about you, I guess. Some sort of perception or judgment they had about you. Something they thought about you. Okay, so they didn't feel bad. The Chariot. The Four of Pentacles. Moving forward, being very determined to hold on to control, communicating something about money. Why do I feel like they try to say you're like a gold digger, or you're trying to latch onto someone for money, or this is what was told to this mature woman? Maybe someone told the mature woman that you only want someone for their money, or you want to hold on to someone for money. Okay. The Star, the Nine of Cups in reverse, and that you're unhappy. Unhappy about what? Or something about you having like low self-esteem, or you're very ungrateful, or something like that. Unconditional love. The truth about an ending and a new beginning. This is the truth about an ending, or the truth about a coffin, the truth about something ending. Or it's like, I don't know if somebody told this person that you're like unhappy in the relationship, you don't even really want to be with someone, you're only there for money. Sudden change, shocking news, epiphany. Epiphany about what? About a relationship. Shocking news about a relationship. Why? Because these people claimed that you're only with someone because you're trying to get out of poverty. You're only with someone to get out of poverty. But why do I feel like that's projection? Why do I feel like that is literally projection? Why do I feel like it's someone else that used someone for money, okay? Really? Okay, so something about calling you a gold digger, or that you're only there because of money or something like that. And that's why I guess this whole family felt justified in what they did to you, which seems absurd, but okay. Like, these people might not even know you, but okay. So what's this Eight of Wands? They took some sort of action here. Taking some sort of action to work together with a King of Cups. Strength, and they thought that they were on the winning team. The Sun, it's got something to do with a Leo as well. The Nine of Cups, yeah, something about like, oh, this is wish fulfillment, like this is gonna make you happy, this is about someone's happiness, this is what would make someone happy. Okay, well, what would make someone happy here? house. Something about a house, okay? And a privileged lady. So someone here took action because they thought this would make them happy. This would get... Or is that what they told? Like, again, is that what someone told this mature woman? Is that what somebody told this family in order for them to work together? Is that what somebody told this lady? Like, oh, hey, yeah, I just want to let you know, like, somebody is out to, somebody's out to become the privileged lady. Somebody wants some sort of a house. Somebody is trying to be a gold digger and get close to your family because they want to get this house, something like that. Why am I feeling like this is some heavy projection? Okay, like that's something that was told to them. A mature woman. I cannot make it up, yo. So what did this King of Cups say to this mature woman here? Something about a relationship. So this King of Cups goes to the mature woman and says, oh, mature woman, I have to tell you something about a relationship. Okay. The Hermit. The Five of Wands in reverse. The Hermit, something in secret, some sort of a secret. Somebody doing something with a cloaked identity, or Temperance. Why do you keep telling me Temperance? Strength and the Seven of Swords. This is how someone thought that they could get the upper hand. This is how someone lied to get control over a situation, or to control someone's mind, or to control someone's decisions. Concern in reverse. It's all about why they don't feel bad. Why do these people not feel bad at all? Why do they have no concern? Why do they not care? Why do they not feel guilty at all? Because of welcoming love, meeting the one, getting together perfect. Somebody being a string, something about keys. Something about a key. Look at this. Heart with a key. Keys on a ring. Something about keys. Something about a key. Keys to a house. Or maybe it's an inheritance. Maybe these people know, maybe this King of Cups knew that someone in this equation, this mature woman, someone here knew, this King of Cups knew that somebody had a house, or someone was set to inherit a house, or somebody was going to get a house passed down to them, or an apartment, or something like that. Why do I feel like that's what they used, like in their conversation here, text, calls, emails? It's like, oh, mature woman, I just want to let you know, collective here is a gold digger, and they want your inheritance. They want to be in a relationship with someone because they want to get this property, or they want to be attached to the money in some sort of way. Like, they don't love your child. They only want the money. Why do I feel like that's what they said? Codependent, obsessive, possessive, and controlling. Yeah, said that you're codependent. They made it sound like you're very codependent. You're financially unstable. You need someone to take care of you. You're possessive and you're controlling. You're trying to control someone. You're possessive. You want control over someone's money, over their assets, or something like that. Okay. Yeah, okay. Despair. And that's why this person, this mature woman, was in despair. Okay. So because some random stranger tells this mature woman, hey, I don't know if you know this, but collective is out for your money, and collective is coming to steal this house and this apartment and this money, and they want to be with your family to get the money. They just go ahead and believe it. The King of Swords. This has something to do with the King of Swords and what the King of Swords said about someone. It has to do with something that they did that was illegal. Or something that they felt like was unfair, or they felt like this is unfair. This would be unfair. Okay, they were worried that something was unfair. Yeah, now something is being seen clearly about a message or a letter or a document or a communication. They can't manipulate their way out of this. What is this communication? It's what they're trying to get away with here, Six of Swords. What they're trying to get away with someone working on a relationship, being together, coming towards someone in love, wanting to work on something. They're trying to get away with this, but now something is being seen clearly about some sort of a message. What's the Page of Wands? An engagement ring. A commitment. Somebody wanting to work on a relationship with someone, propose to someone, be with someone. Messages about wanting to give someone a ring, want to propose and be with someone in a commitment. Okay, what does that have to do with calling someone a gold digger? That somebody is not free, somebody can't free themselves from a toxic relationship? Okay. So something is being seen clearly now about these messages, or this fake promise from a King of Cups, reaching out to someone about a relationship, wanting to be with someone, calling you obsessive, possessive, and controlling, saying that you're only with someone for their money or for their inheritance or something like that, okay? Yeah, what's the Devil? The King of Wands in reverse is the Devil, I guess. The Hierophant and the Knight of Wands in reverse. Or they tried to say that you're jealous and angry because of a marriage, or this has something to do with like lust. What's the Hierophant? Lovers. Lust. Maybe it has to do with lust. A mature man. King of Wands in reverse. This has to do with a King of Wands in reverse who's a mature man, and something about lovers. What? Family room. It's something that they told this family about you. And something about a mature man and lovers. Oh, the alibi? Okay, so it's an alibi. So something about an alibi. Something that they said to get a mature man off the hook, and something about lovers. It's something about how they spun the story, okay? Something about how they spun a story to get like a mature man off the hook. They said something about you having a lover or having lovers, or how you're codependent and how you're a gold digger, allegedly, okay? Okay, what they say, huh? What did they say? Self-absorbed narcissist. A self-absorbed narcissist demon here with the Devil like that. Or they tried to make you look like you're a narcissist, you're self-absorbed. Okay, but what is this? Something about wanting to work on it, rebuild something, persistent, working on it. It's something about what they told this family about wanting to work on it with someone, but what the hell did they say? Or something about work? Maybe they told this family something about work. Ew, I'm getting really nasty, gross vibes here, like really gross. Adjudication. Yeah, it's something about having you judged. Like they tried to have you judged for something, okay? They judged you. Or they tried to, in some sort of messages, some sort of communication that they were sending this mature woman or this family, it has a lot to do with having you judged. Having you judged for certain things, or having you seen in a certain way, or saying something about lust and having lovers, and something about maybe even court or authority, a judge, something about a mature woman and a mature man, excuse me. What else? Yeah, it's all manipulation. This is how they manipulated this family or this mature woman into taking action here and giving you something in the past, 6 of Pentacles, or something they did in the past, something about giving and receiving. Okay, what is this in the past? They said that you're codependent, you would do anything for money, you're greedy, you're not financially stable, you're using someone for money. That's what they told them. That's what they told this mature woman. You are using someone for money because you're not financially stable. You're codependent. You don't have your own money. You would do anything for money. This is how this group worked together here to make it look like to like dim your light, to make people look at you in a weird way, like you're not the star, like you're not anything special, like you're in the dark, like you're not the star. The Lovers in reverse, the Hermit in reverse. They said something about a breakup, or the 10 of Swords and a betrayal. Or this is how they manipulated this mature woman into stabbing you in the back and betraying you, because this mature woman maybe didn't want someone to be with you. After hearing all of this crazy nonsense, okay, after hearing all of this gossip, it's like, oh no, I don't want my child to be with this person. I don't want my family member to be with this person. The 4 of Swords, but don't say anything. How they got this woman also to not say anything, not talk about anything. The 10 of Pentacles and the Tower, about whatever they're doing here with this inheritance, with this money, with this family inheritance. The Tower. Yeah, something here was a stupid strategy. Something was not planned out very well. But they didn't want to let go of control. They didn't want to lose this. They didn't want to lose control. But something was a bad strategy. They didn't think this through. With a Queen of Pentacles, they didn't think something through with a Queen of Pentacles. Now there's a Tower here because of an inheritance or family money, a breakup. Something that was told to them about a breakup. Or maybe that's how they manipulated this mature woman. It's like telling this mature woman, like, oh, they want to break up, but they can't break up. I want to break up, but I can't break up. Can you do something to this person for me? Can you do something to this person for me because they want to break up, but they can't? Is that what this is? Unexpected income. Giving someone money for something. They weren't expecting this. Somebody was not expecting to get some sort of income here for a breakup. What is this here? Hold on. Okay, let's take it from the top. What are you trying to tell us here? What is going on here with this family? Why are they under judgment? Because of gossip. Because they lied, they gossiped, they lied, they manipulated something, some sort of information, something that was communicated here to the justice system, to the legal system, to an official person. They communicated something that was slander, that was gossip, that was rumor, false information here, and they took action with some sort of a gift. Or they took action because they thought that there would be a new beginning in love. They did this and they didn't feel bad about it at all. They didn't feel like they would have to feel guilty about this at all, the action that they took. No guilt. The star, oh God. In the past, the Six of Cups, something about an Aquarius maybe. The High Priestess, this is why they didn't feel guilty, because they thought what they were doing was the right thing. Because someone told them they have to do this because it's the right thing. They're a good person if they do this. You have to do something to this person because you need to save them from collective, and that's why do something to collective because collective is a gold digger. What? The Chariot in reverse. Something about stopping you, the World. The Ten of... stopping you before they lose their inheritance. Something about stopping you, stopping you before they lose some sort of family inheritance. That's why they were not guilty. I can't make it up. That's why they don't feel bad. That's why they didn't feel bad. They have no conscience. They don't feel bad at all because they feel like whatever they did was the right thing to do to make sure that they don't lose an inheritance, or to make sure that you don't get it, or to make sure that for some reason they felt like it was the right thing to do. They're saving someone else. It's like, it's giving me like, oh, we're protecting someone in our family, and that's why we did something really heinous to collective, but we're not bad people because it was the right thing to do. That's what this is giving me. That's how these people think. That's their thought process. That's their thought process. So if they told some really crazy lies, if they did some really crazy shit, if they did something really illegal, why do they think this is okay? Why do they not feel guilty? Because they feel like you are the problem, or they feel like you are someone that is gonna try and steal an inheritance from them, or you are a gold digger, you're out for someone's money, you're entrapping someone, you're a, I don't know, a Jezebel, you're something like that. They don't feel bad. That's the whole thing. So, okay, let's see. Closing words here for the collective. Closing words. They're under judgment. A message about working on something. A King of Wands. Two of Cups, Three of Swords. And a King of Wands. This has to do with a letter. Why do I feel like this is a letter, like a document, an official letter, a report, some sort of communication about working on a relationship and someone feeling heartbroken and hurt? Okay. This King of Swords. Whatever this King of Swords said to an official person, it's like, why does this person not feel guilty? The Two of Pentacles, Temperance in reverse. No, because they're emotionally imbalanced. It's something, because something is switched. Because something is switched, it's their guilt. It's their, how should I say this? What is switched is their thought process, right? It's like they're not doing something maliciously and feeling like they should feel guilty. They're doing something that's wrong because they feel like it's the right thing to do, and they feel like if they don't do it, that will make them feel guilty. They feel like it's switched. Something about this King of Swords and the way that they think and the way that they've been conditioned to be as a person, it's switched around. Temperance in reverse, it's not balanced. Something in their psyche, in their emotional state is not balanced or wired the way that it should be. Something is like wired backwards. They do something horrible and heinous to someone, they don't feel guilty. They are conditioned to think that if they don't do this, then they should feel guilty because they think what they're doing is the right thing to do. It's the best thing to do. They're helping by doing this. They're not even able to see anymore that something that they're doing is wrong. They're not able to comprehend that something they're doing is horrible and bad and hurtful to other people. All they can comprehend is, I have to do this because this is the right thing to do. And if I don't do this, I'm a bad person. And then I will feel guilty for not doing it because by doing this, I'm helping. You get what I'm saying? It's like something is backwards here. That's how you have to see these kind of people, this person, whoever is in this whole family. The whole family is like this. The whole family has been switched around into believing that the things that they do is the right thing to do, even though it's so fucking wrong. They do things that are so wrong and so hurtful to people, yet they don't understand anymore that you don't hurt people. You don't do things like this to people. It's not the right thing to do, but it's been skewed. It's not, their brain isn't wired correctly when it comes to feeling guilt. When do we feel guilty? What makes us feel guilty? When is guilt applicable as an emotion? That is completely backwards with them. They feel guilty about doing the right thing, like the just thing, the right good thing. That makes them feel guilty because someone around them makes them feel like that's wrong. You should only be doing what's good for the family, and only when it's good for the family are you doing the right thing. It's skewed. Their mother, man. It's their mother. Oh my God, it's this mother. This mother has corrupted the emotion of guilt. They don't know how to feel guilt anymore. They don't know when to feel guilt. What should make you feel guilty and what should not make you feel guilty. That emotion is corrupted. It was not learned the right way. It's not felt in the right moments when it should be felt. Okay? The Nine of Pentacles and the Hierophant, they feel like someone only wants to marry someone for money, or why somebody went to the police or the authorities or the courts and is trying to defend themselves or defend their mother. This could even be about defending their mother, defending their mother's honor, defending some sort of a bribe that their mother got. Why are they doing this? Because they've been conditioned to believe if they don't do this, they're a bad person. Doesn't matter what your mother did. It doesn't matter what kind of heinous crimes this person commits. If you do not defend your mother, you're a horrible person, because we are family and we always stick together. You do not question your parents. And if you do, guilt, okay? The Fool. The Six of Swords. Yeah, now they're all getting away with it, or they're trying to get away with it, or they did this and they don't feel two fucks about it. Like they don't feel any way about it. They've already moved on to peace. They feel fine. They feel great. They did this and left feeling good about themselves. Okay? Anything else? it's how they think. It's all about how these people think and how they process emotion. Yeah. Marriage. It's all about, it's also like traditional values, okay? You know, protecting the family, protecting marriages, protecting children. You know, this is the right thing to do. It's all that. It's very skewed. To outsiders, it doesn't make sense, but to them, things are just backwards. Wealthy man. Yeah, or they thought, these people could have thought also that you only want to marry someone for money, okay? They could have wholeheartedly believed that you are out to be with someone, out to marry someone, out to ruin someone's marriage, maybe even, because you're a gold digger or because you want someone's money. They could have wholeheartedly believed that you want to ruin someone's marriage for money or that you want to marry someone for money. That's what they could have thought about you, okay? Now you want to be the privileged lady. You just want to be the privileged lady. You're a gold digger. That's what they thought. Which is so fucking weird. That is so weird that they thought that. It's weird. It's really weird. Yeah, despair, high honor. That's why they went to the authorities and cried wolf. That's why they went to someone in high honor in despair and cried, oh, they're a gold digger. They're ruining our family. They're coming to take everything from our family. Help us. Oh, they want to destroy our family and our money. Right? But something did not go as expected. Something did not go as expected, okay? What didn't go as expected? They think that you're chasing after someone, okay? Yeah, you're chasing after someone. You won't leave someone alone. You're a codependent chaser in a relationship. You're a codependent chaser. You're chasing after someone for their money. Right. Okay. Oh, shocking attack. You want to attack someone because you're not getting what you expected? Oh, this is what they told them. Okay, so they told them that you only want to be with someone for money and you only want to marry someone for their money and that you're so codependent and won't leave them alone that you want to now attack someone because you're not getting what you wanted? Okay. Right. Mask. These people who are wearing a mask, hiding, personifying, and pretending, diluting the truth, gaslighting themselves and everyone around them. Yeah. And this is the mask. This is what they're trying to pretend here. They're trying to pretend, or because someone wearing a mask told them this, right? So somebody who's wearing a mask, King of Cups, tells this family that you are so codependent, you want to marry someone for money, and you're going to attack someone now because you want someone's money. Okay. And then the family said, oh my God, that's horrible. Oh my God, we believe every word you say, King of Cups, every word out of your mouth. We believe it all. We believe it all. We have to do something right now to get rid of Collective, this gold digger, this gold digging whore, right? We have to free our family from this gold digging Jezebel whore. Because King of Cups told us to do it. Right, okay. Protect the inheritance. We have to protect the inheritance. We have to protect our family legacy from this gold digging Jezebel whore. Okay, right. That was the plan anyways. Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups, Five of Swords. Yeah, they're like, because somebody told them, you only are being loving to someone because you want someone's money. You're playing the long game here. You want someone's inheritance, right? Right. Yeah, that's what this catfish told someone. So because the catfish, pretending to be in a relationship with someone, tells these people that this is who you are, they're like, oh my God, we have to protect the family. Look, Ten of Swords, and that's why they're like, okay, yeah, we'll just betray someone, stab someone in the back, and then we'll just get away with it. No biggie. No problem. No problem, catfish, King of Cups. We'll betray collective and get rid of them for you because let's just get rid of the gold-digging Jezebel whore, right? Okay, if you say so. Because the catfish told us to do it. All right, okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it there. Are these people under judgment? Why is the sun here with judgment? Yeah, they are. Seven of Swords in reverse. Now they're exposed, okay? All these people are exposed. All these people are under judgment. Everybody's exposed for what they did, what they said, okay? Yeah, and now it's over. Some sort of a reign of manipulation is over here. And this plan that a Queen of Pentacles had, okay? Telling them, the plan was, this Queen of Pentacles and King of Cups, their plan was to tell this family that you are a gold-digging Jezebel whore that wants to steal someone's money and inheritance, and that's why you want to be with someone, get married to someone apparently, and that you're clinging on to someone and won't let them go, and someone is just, oh, so overwhelmed with you being this clingy, desperate clinger, okay? And that they are stuck, someone is stuck and cannot get away from you, and you just won't stop clinging on to someone and they're stuck, right? And they can't get out. And they need help getting away. Four of Swords in reverse. And they need help from this family getting away. Oh, and that's why they need this family to betray you. Okay, so it's like Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups, hire a hitman, basically, and say, hey, hitman, please kill this person for us in the collective. Please stab them in the back, leave them for dead. You're doing a good deed with this, right? Because we need you to help someone we need you to help someone get away from collective here, because collective is a gold-digging whore out to steal someone's money, marry them for money, and steal your family's inheritance. So you need to get rid of them and kill them before that happens, or else they're gonna steal your inheritance. And that's why they didn't feel bad. That's why they had no guilt, I guess, okay? Yeah, now I'm gonna leave it at that. So let's see here, who's involved in this? Who is involved in this? An Aquarius could be involved in this. Sea, that's not supposed to be in there. Sea could be involved in this. June. January, and a Leo, and a Capricorn, a Gemini, and a Scorpio, and an Aries. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that, guys. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Until next time.